Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're breaking down a playbook that completely changes how you think about content. We're going to show you how to make every single article you create work harder for you, winning in both classic search and the new world of AI answers. Let's get into it. Alright, let's jump right in with what is probably the most critical question for anyone in content or marketing right now. Seriously, take a moment and ask yourself this. If your content isn't built for AI, you're already playing catch up. You see, the whole game has changed. It's like search has split into two different personalities. On one hand, you've got human intent. That's where deep, expert content that really satisfies a reader's curiosity wins. But on the other hand, you've got machine extractability. This is where AI engines are scanning for quick, citable facts they can pull out and feature. The trick isn't to pick a side, it's to master both at the same time. So this new world obviously needs a new game plan. But here's the good news. It's actually a strategy built around efficiency. You don't have to burn yourself out creating two separate types of content. You can, and absolutely should, do both in one go. So here's the core concept. The whole idea is that you create one really great, deeply researched article. Just one. And that single asset then goes out and works for you on two completely different fronts. Classic SEO for people finding you on Google, and this new thing, Answer Engine Optimization, or AEO, for machines and AI. It's all about getting maximum leverage from a single piece of work. Okay, so how do we actually do this? How do we make it repeatable and not just a one-time thing? Well, success here isn't about luck. It's about being way smarter and more deliberate before you even type a single word. And this right here, this is the foundation. Look, the key isn't just to pump out more content. It's about being ruthless with prioritization. You need a system to figure out which search queries are actually worth your time. You know, the ones that are going to bring in traffic, get cited by AI, and actually move the needle for the business. And what I love about this is how it turns that idea into a simple process. This scorecard takes the guesswork out of it. You're literally scoring each topic idea. How well does it fit user intent? What's its potential to get picked up by an AI? What's the real commercial value? And, super important, how much effort is it going to take? Having this kind of clarity is a total game changer for any content team. Okay, so if you want to nail that AI citation potential score, you have to, and I mean have to, master this one core concept. It's called the answer nugget. Think of it like a perfectly wrapped gift for an AI. It's a bite-sized, factual 40 to 60 word answer that's just begging to be found, understood, and used. Alright, we've got our strategy. We know how to prioritize. Now let's get into the weeds. This is the actual playbook for writing and publishing content that's built to win right now. I love this because the formula is so simple, but it's incredibly powerful. First up, your subheading. Make it a question. Step 2. Right below that question, you drop in that 40 to 60 word answer nugget we just talked about. Third, you back it up with a list or a table, something easy for people to scan. And finally, number 4, you cite your sources every couple hundred words to build that trust. This whole structure makes your contents a piece of cake for both people and AI to digest. This is a huge mental shift. You've got to stop thinking of an article as just one long document. Instead, it's a collection of self-contained, standalone answer units. Each section needs to be able to answer a specific question all by itself, authoritatively. Alright, so before you launch this thing, you've got to run your pre-flight check. Yes, you've got your answer nuggets, but is your technical SEO in order? Is your schema markup clean, so machines can actually read it? What about your entity hygiene? Does Google know who you are and what you're an expert in? Is the page fast? This stuff isn't just fluff. It's about making sure the whole package is technically solid and ready to fly. Now remember, hitting publish isn't the finish line, it's the starting gun, because the real magic, the real efficiency, happens after you publish. That's when you amplify that one core piece of content and squeeze every last drop of value out of it. It all starts right here, with your one well-researched answer first article. This is your source of truth. It's the engine that's going to power everything else we're about to talk about. And check this out. From that one article, look at all the things it can become. You pull out the best bits, those nuggets, the key stats, and bam, you've got a social media carousel. You've got a script for a short video, you've got ad creative, a mention in your newsletter. It just keeps going. This is how you get a massive return on your initial effort. And here's how you make this a system, not just a random act. First, you pick an article that's already doing well. Don't guess, use your data. Second, you literally copy and paste the best nuggets and stats into a simple spreadsheet. That's your asset sheet. And third, you push those repurposed pieces out to their native platforms and watch what happens for 7 days. It's a quick, simple test and learn loop. This system also helps you spend your money more wisely. So when do you put budgets behind a post versus a video ad? Well, you test simple posts when you need a quick, cheap read on your messaging. Does this idea even resonate? But you invest in video when you really need to show something, or when the goal is to build a deeper level of trust with your audience. Finally, let's close the loop, because all of this is just busy work if you're not measuring what actually matters. We need to make sure this whole process is building a true compounding content engine, not just a list of chores. Look, your old dashboard is probably obsolete. You can't just look at one thing anymore. You need this blended view. Of course, you track your classic SEO metrics, rankings and clicks, but now you also have to add AEO metrics, like how many times an AI cited your content. And then, most importantly, you tie it all back to the business. Customer acquisition cost, conversions, and outcomes. That's the only way to see the full story. So this is it, the whole playbook in 5 simple steps. 1. Run your pre-publish checklist. 2. For the first 72 hours, watch it closely and make sure it gets indexed. 3. Seed it everywhere. Distribute it across all your channels. 4. Test it with a little bit of paid promotion. And 5. Measure everything, then repeat the cycle. It's a continuous loop that just gets smarter over time. If there's one thing you remember from this, let it be this quote. A single, well-researched article can fuel weeks of creative content for all your other channels, but only if you plan for it from the start. The efficiency you gain is huge. So I'll leave you with this question. Take a hard look at what you're doing. Is your content just a series of one-off articles, kind of shouting into the wind? Or are you building an engine, a predictable, powerful engine that will drive your growth for years to come? The choice really is yours.